This video gives an example of a scanner and parser. These are the first two steps of a compiler. The scanner, or a lexical analyzer, takes the input code and produces a series of tokens after generating lexemes and then tokens. So let's look at this particular expression, x equals y plus z. We come up with a series of tokens that look like, well, the first token is an identifier, and it's going to go in position 1 of our symbol table. So if we have our symbol table down here, the first entry will be x, and it'll have some stuff. Okay, so that's the first lexeme that we encountered. The next one is in equals, and as we mentioned in the last video, we don't need an attribute value in that case because there's no entry in the symbol table. We go to an ID that's the second entry in the symbol table, and that's going to be y. And again, we have a plus, and the third again is an identifier, entry 3 in the symbol table, and that is z, and so on. Okay, so that is the output of the scanner series of tokens. Now what we're going to do is move to the parser, which is the syntax analyzer that was going to generate what is called a syntax tree. And in this case, the syntax tree is going to look something like this. We're going to start with the assignment operator, which is equals in this particular language. And on the left-hand side of the tree, the left-hand child, we're going to have that token, ID 1, which corresponds to x, right? And you can see it down here. All right, so on the right-hand side of the syntax tree, we have another operator. We have the plus. Now notice that I'm not using tokens here. They're going to be something else. But we are using the tokens for the identifiers. Okay, so the plus on the left-hand side, we're going to have an ID of 2, which is the y, and on the right-hand side, we're going to have an ID of 3, which is the z.